Hey everyone, welcome back to Mom Minute. Now, as a mother and a parent, I understand and appreciate how important it is to stress with children and interest in music and art. And I know that fellow YouTuber Jorge feels the same way. You may know him from his YouTube channel, RealityChangers. Jorge, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me. Hi everybody.
So we are going to answer this question from Lois. She asks, how do I get my kids interested in music and the arts? Okay, Jorge, tell me a little bit about your channel and how it incorporates music and the arts.
Our channel is fundamentally mostly about family, community, art, and music. Most importantly, music. Me and the kids, we started off the channel singing songs, and when that song Home went viral, we decided to sing more than just music and doing skits and doing family songs and encouraging my daughters to sing songs about themselves and just getting the hang of just building confidence. And I found the art of music to being that medium. And now that we have gone a couple more years into YouTube, music is a part of our family, and it's beautiful to see my kids grow through music.
I think that that's one interesting thing about music and art especially, is that it can be such a self-confidence booster for kids and such a great medium for them to develop that self-confidence.
And I agree with you. I think I wanted to add to that because sometimes my daughters will just pick up my computer and they'll put on a song from like a movie, Frozen, right? And they'll just start singing and recording themselves. And I see these videos sometimes and I see so much confidence in them. And it's all because music allows that. Music is such it's a beautiful thing that allows my kids to express themselves.
So as a parent, a fellow parent, my question for you is, how did you start developing that in your children at an early age?
It started way early. I was just talking to Nancy about this. Nancy is the mother of my children, and I used to sing to my unborn daughter in her stomach. And I don't know what happened during that time, but when she was born, grandmother was in the room, and grandmother started singing to her, and she recognized the pattern of music from our voices, and right away she stopped crying. And so it started very early. It started through that. I have a video actually of Alexa grabbing a microphone when she was a year old, and she was just like, and she just discovered her own voice.
Right.
And she kept going. So it started early. It started really young, and I think it was great. I think it's great that we started young.
So don't you think it's almost more important to introduce them to music and the arts while they're little before they get kind of self-aware and self-conscious and maybe a little bit shy?
I think it's the perfect time for them to learn about music because that's when they can make all the mistakes they need to. That's when they can experiment. That's when they can build our confidence because it's okay for them to not know the perfect way to sing.
That's a great idea.
Because anything they do in that age is perfect to them. You know, to them it sounds like I can't do it, but if you have good parents to tell them, hey, like it's fine, you're fine, you're doing well, they're gonna slowly learn that. Once they learn what is right and wrong, well, that's until they get older. And when they're young, they don't need to know perfection. I mean, I don't believe in perfection. I think I believe in leading to perfection, but for kids their age, no, I think it's great that they're making mistakes now.
It's more about experimentation and trying new things.
It's more about fun too. It's about them having fun and about them being themselves.
So it sounds to me like you're from a really musical family. How did your mother teach you the love of music?
My mother's a singer.
Okay.
And
that helps.
She didn't go far, but she wasn't like crazy famous or anything like that, but she incorporated music when I was a child. I have a tape of me singing to my mom when I was a kid, when I was 3 years old.
Very cool.
So it came natural to teach my kids what I learned from my own family. And it's great to know that my kids have that support, not just from me, not just from the mother of my kids, but also grandparents and extended family.
Does the mother of your kids sing as well?
No, she doesn't. She's actually really good at fashion. If you saw my kids today, they're dressed up because she's good at that.
So they look amazing and they sound amazing.
The only reason why I'm wearing suspenders right now is because it's inspiration.
I love it. Okay, so if you were gonna give somebody like 3 tips, what would it be?
I think the first tip is let them be themselves.
Okay.
Don't push them to become something they're not. The second thing would be give them an opportunity to make as much mistakes as they can.
That's great advice.
And 3, let them choose what kind of music they want to play and encourage it. Just, I think it's staying positive. The 3 advices work for parents as well.
So did you introduce them to like many musical instruments when they were little, or did you mostly just introduce them to like singing?
I have a couple of my episodes on my channel. They incorporate old videos that I have. I call it the vault. And in one of those videos, I show how I bought a drum set for my daughter when she was 2 years old. A little baby drum set. So instruments, when it comes to drums and all these toy, pianos.
Right.
Yeah, go Alexa. Yay!
Helps because it helps them find that niche of experimentation, whether it's with a piano or with drum. They start hearing where they want to belong when it comes to music.
I love all of your advice. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
Do you have any last final parting words of advice for our viewers?
One more advice, and I think it's the most important one, is always encourage your children to sing with their hearts. I know it sounds funny, but if you tell a child, it's okay, just sing with your heart, there's no going wrong. Like I said, they're gonna make mistakes, but I feel like there's another part of their brain that gets triggered when you say sing with your heart, and then this passion comes out. When I tell my kids, sing with your heart, this whole different side of them comes out, and they get all soulful, and it's amazing. So,
that's really great.
Sing with your heart.
I love all of this advice. I think it's so important to follow Jorge's advice to incorporate arts and music into every household, and thank you so much for being here today.
Having me here.
If you guys want to see more of Jorge, you can check out his channel. The link is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, and we will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.